Archangel Michael has an urgent message for you on this significant day, April 3rd. Known as the great protector and messenger of God's will, Archangel Michael is delivering a crucial word to you today. This is not just an ordinary day. It is a day when the voice of heaven is speaking directly to you. A profound miracle is poised to occur in your life, but there is a catch. Michael is cautioning you that a mistake you are currently making could potentially impede this remarkable blessing. The good news is that it is not too late to alter your course, but immediate action is required. His words are crystal clear. Please heed his advice and refrain from making this error. Throughout history, Archangel Michael has been revered as a guardian, warrior, and protector of God's people. Described in the Bible as the Archangel who vigilantly watches over God's followers, Michael combats darkness, shields the faithful, and carries out God's commands. Daniel 10:13, Revelation 12:7-9. Today, Michael's message is not one of battle, but of guidance. This guidance is intended to steer you away from a misstep that could obstruct the incredible blessing that awaits you. God often employs his celestial messengers to forewarn his children of spiritual dangers, caution against snares set by the enemy, and direct them back onto the path of righteousness. And that is precisely what is happening now. Archangel Michael is relaying a message directly from the throne room of God, urging you to pay attention and make a critical change. The miracle that is on the verge of unfolding in your life is so monumental and transformative that God himself has dispatched Michael to ensure that you do not overlook it. You may be wondering, what mistake am I making? This is a legitimate question, as the mistake may not be immediately apparent. Often, the most significant spiritual errors stem from distractions, misjudgments, or decisions made out of fear rather than faith. Michael's warning is that you may be falling into one of these common traps, doubting the promise that God has bestowed upon you. This promise could have been relayed through his word, a prayer you have fervently held on to, or a sense of calling you have felt in your heart. The mistake you might be making is doubting this promise. Perhaps the wait has been prolonged, and the circumstances surrounding you do not align with the vision that God has placed in your heart. Michael's message is clear. Do not doubt, as the miracle is set to happen. Doubt can prevent you from receiving this blessing, as it leads to hesitation, which in turn results in inaction that may cause you to miss God's timing. Do not make this mistake. Trust in his promise, choosing faith over fear. Fear is a potent emotion that can cloud judgment, induce second-guessing, and prevent you from embracing God's blessings. Archangel Michael is cautioning you that a significant miracle is on the horizon, but fear might be causing you to retreat or delay obedience. Perhaps you are fearful of failure, concerned about others' opinions, or apprehensive about the changes that may accompany receiving such a substantial blessing. Michael's words are urgent. Do not allow fear to govern your heart. Walk in faith, for faith is the key that unlocks the miracle that God has in store for you. Unforgiveness is a silent yet pernicious deterrent to the flow of God's blessings. If you harbor anger, bitterness, or resentment, even if you believe it is justified, it could be the mistake that Michael is warning about. These emotions can harden your heart, impede the work of the Holy Spirit, and close the door to the miracles that God desires to bestow upon you. Release the bitterness, let go of unforgiveness, and witness how God's blessings flow freely into your life. Have you been receiving specific instructions from God, but hesitating to obey? Archangel Michael is imploring you to listen attentively and comply promptly. Obedience is often the final step before a breakthrough, so do not delay. Obey God's prompting now and observe how the miracle unfolds. This miracle that is forthcoming is a part of God's incredible plan for you. It is not every day that we encounter a miracle of such magnitude that a celestial messenger intervenes to ensure we do not miss it. This miracle is not insignificant or mundane. It is significant, transformative, and life-altering. It could manifest as a breakthrough in your health, a restoration of a fractured relationship, a financial blessing that brings stability, or a spiritual awakening that draws you closer to God than ever before. This miracle is a gift from God to you, and it is already en route. However, miracles often come with conditions, not conditions of earning God's favor, but conditions of trust, faith, and obedience. God desires obedience to ensure readiness to receive the miracle when it arrives. Archangel Michael's message emphasizes the importance of self-examination and correction to avoid hindering the blessing. Responding to Michael's message is key to unlocking the miracle, and immediate action is advised. Steps to align with God's will include prayer, seeking guidance, confessing and repenting mistakes, and taking prompt action. Declaring God's promises, expressing gratitude, and preparing to witness the extraordinary power of God's miracle are vital. Archangel Michael's warning serves as a reminder of God's continuous work on our behalf, urging us to correct mistakes and fully embrace His plans for our lives. Trusting God, following His guidance, and being prepared to receive blessings are crucial. Today is a significant moment to heed God's guidance and embrace the miraculous blessings awaiting us. Archangel Michael's message today serves as a reminder that the miracles we have been longing for are on their way from God. However, we must be prepared to receive them by following the instructions provided. This is not just a promise of miracles, it is also guidance on how to ensure that nothing obstructs their arrival. Today is the day to open your ears, heart, and spirit to this divine guidance. God is ready to move, but we must be willing to follow His lead. Archangel Michael warns us about a mistake we may be making that could delay or block the blessings intended for us. This mistake could involve relying on our own strength instead of God's power, holding on to unforgiveness, ignoring God's voice, or succumbing to doubt and fear. To align ourselves with God's will and receive His blessings, we must reflect on our decisions, seek clarity and direction through prayer, and surrender our plans to Him. By releasing unforgiveness and fear, forgiving others, trusting in God's timing, and standing firm in faith, we can prepare ourselves to receive the miracles God has in store for us. When the miracle finally arrives, it will be well worth the wait. The promise of what is to come is clear when you heed the message of Archangel Michael. By correcting any mistakes and aligning yourself with God's will while trusting in His timing, you are opening the door for the miracle to unfold. God's blessings are always perfectly timed, overwhelmingly abundant, and undeniably divine. Today, on April 3rd, a significant shift is happening in the heavenly realm as the promised miracle from God is on its way. By listening to His messenger, taking the time to correct your course, and fully surrendering to His guidance, you position yourself to receive the miracle in its fullness. Do not let any mistakes hold you back any longer. Act now and step into the blessings that God has prepared for you. It is urgent to listen and act today, as the message from Archangel Michael is clear and vital. God's love for you is urgent, and He does not want you to miss out on the incredible blessings He has in store for you. This is not a time for hesitation. Today is the day to act and follow God's guidance, surrendering your fears, doubts, and unforgiveness fully to His plan. By doing so, you will witness the big miracle He has promised. Let nothing stand in the way, And do not let any mistake, fear, or doubt rob you of the breakthrough God is bringing into your life. Act today. Prepare your heart for the extraordinary blessings God is about to pour out upon you. Archangel Michael's message is timely and critical because the miracle God has prepared is tied to today, the 3rd of April. On this very day, you are being called to act, reflect, and correct the course of your actions. The Lord's timing is perfect, and He has chosen this moment to speak to you through His heavenly messenger. This is about stepping into God's plan today and witnessing the miracles He has in store for you. Listen to the message, trust in God's timing, and walk in obedience and faith as you prepare to receive His blessings. The fact that Michael's arrival was prearranged symbolizes God's love, provision, and faithfulness. Today, on the 3rd of April, marks a significant moment that will alter the course of everything. A miracle is on the horizon, and you are poised to embrace it. Have faith in God, heed His messenger, take proactive steps, and brace yourself for the astounding transformation that is about to unfold in your life.